Hello, Danica here, and welcome back to the World's Hardest Game 3 Fewer Checkpoints series. Today we are playing Fewer Checkpoints Difficulty 3, so let's see how this goes. Alright, heading into 1v2 here, you can see that there are no checkpoints in this room except for that one over there on the right. So this is going to be... haha! And there's our first death, and we're sent right back to the beginning. Okay, so we're back in 1v2. I'll try not to repeat that mistake. After all, this is just level 1. So once I get over here, I will indeed get a checkpoint. Okay, so as we head up to 1v1, there is not going to be a checkpoint here. And in this room, there's just the one checkpoint, which I've left in for difficulty 3, partly because it's helpful to have a checkpoint, but also partly because I wanted it to be possible to do the key clip, although I will be removing that checkpoint later on. Okay, so we'll just get these coins here. Alright, and no checkpoints around here. I could go and get that checkpoint there, but I'm going to go down... Oh, hang on, I thought there was a checkpoint in the middle of this room. Okay, I think I will go and save here. Otherwise I will lose a lot if I die. Okay, into 1v3. No checkpoints, but it's a fairly... Well, I was just about to say it's a fairly straightforward room, so I shouldn't die, but... Clearly, that's not quite true. Okay, let me try that again. Oh! Only just slipped through there. And I just remembered, of course, that I didn't get the key. So, I was supposed to get the key because I'm going to be getting the green paint. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, the green paint is ours. And now here's a cool thing we can do. If I kill myself right now... Oh! Oh! That might be a bug with my mod. The door should have closed, right? Because that key we got down here. I wonder if the keys... Oh yeah, the key's back. Oh! Oh, I see. Yeah, that's definitely a bug with my mod. Okay. Yeah, the idea is we can get the green paint and then kill ourselves, and then the door will close again behind us. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Although at this stage I've already released difficulty 1 and 2. I'll probably just leave that in because it's not really a major issue. Okay, so that's it for level 1. 5 deaths is a little more than I expected, but it's not too bad. Let's head into level 2. Okay, now moving into 2C2, there are no checkpoints to be seen here. Of course there is that one in the top right, but we can't unlock that until we've been down to 2C3, so we're going to have to get through all of this and even get through this as well before we get our first checkpoint. Okay. Okay, so far no problems on level 2. Let's see how we go with the blue paint. Now this is one area where I had quite a bit of trouble in difficulty 2, so hopefully I can get this with far fewer deaths. Now I've already lost the pattern that I'm familiar with, but I'm hoping I can improvise. Okay, so far so good, but there's no checkpoint here, so if we die at this stage, it's back to the beginning of the room. And I've just noticed there's like a little spot up here that you can get to, which is like totally useless. Oh, maybe it's to escape this enemy. Ah, I've never noticed that before. Okay. Now I think a similar thing's gonna happen over here. If I kill myself, the door... Oh, it does close that time. Maybe it was because the key was in a different room in the other circumstance we did. Either way, the blue paint has been collected, and we can move on to the rest of level 2. Now it's worth noting that even in difficulty 5, all of the starting checkpoints will be kept because there's not really much option to remove them. Which means that for a level like level 2, once you do the right side of the level, you'll be able to save, and then you can do the left side, and so there'll always be a saving point in the middle of level 2, even on difficulty 5. So in that sense, that's one thing that differentiates this mod from hardcore mode, is the fact that checkpoints at the start of each level will always be active, which means even on the highest difficulty you don't actually have to get the whole level deathless, and that's going to play a big role on level 5 and indeed level 4 as well, where once we get to the higher difficulties we're going to need to come back to the starting checkpoint to save. Of course you don't need to, but it's probably going to be the best strategy, so that will be interesting. I mean, if you take both level 5 and level 4 have a short starting section, and in normal playthrough of the game you would never return to that area. You'd never return to 4B1, and you would never return to 5A4 in normal playthrough of the game, but in the higher difficulties of this mod we will need to make use of those checkpoints. Okay, and here's our checkpoint. So this is a bit different from difficulty 2. I've put this checkpoint back in because I took away the checkpoints in 2A2, so that means this room here is not really much of a challenge, but 2A2 is a challenge instead, so that's just the way I chose to do it. There's many different ways you could arrange the checkpoints, and I thought that this one was about right for difficulty 3. Okay, we're into 2A3. Can we get the checkpoint? Yes, we can, and now we just need to complete the level as normal. There we go, that's level 2. And let's move on to level 3. So I'm following the any percent route here. The upshot of that is that we need to get this key and these coins and get back through to B2. There's our first checkpoint. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll make our way down here, which is going to have no checkpoints. No checkpoints in 3B3. We had a silly mistake that time. Let's see if we can do this properly. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Ouch. Alright, let's be a bit more patient. Ooh. Okay. These coins. Pretend that we get the checkpoint. Come down here. Okay, we're halfway through. Alright, and we're still not out of the woods yet. I've just realized I meant to collect these coins earlier, so I'll do that now. There it is. Alright. So now we will head over to A1. Okay. Now I mentioned in my last video that the bottom checkpoint here would be taken away in difficulty 3, but I was actually mistaken. That does not happen yet. But another checkpoint that has been removed is the checkpoint in here. Okay. Now this is an interesting spot. I'm doing the 100% route, which means I would usually go to the middle checkpoint in this room, but this room does not have a middle checkpoint. So I'm going to go up here to save, but I'm not going to make the mistake I made last time of going through there. I now need to go back through this way, but I'll save at that checkpoint because otherwise it would be a very long way before the next checkpoint. Okay, now this is a section I've also been struggling with since I don't do it very often. That's it. Okay. Oh boy, and no checkpoint in this room either. So remember, the checkpoint we've got at the moment is at the bottom of A1, or the top of A2, however you like to think about it. So if we die, we're going back a long way. Perhaps I should have gotten the, you know what, I really should have gotten the checkpoint in B2. I wasn't really thinking about the fact that there were no checkpoints in this room. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll get a checkpoint in B2 this time. Yeah, one of the interesting things about this mod is that you sometimes need to take different paths to what you would usually take. You know, like detours, basically. Detours to get a checkpoint to save your progress, and that's going to be even more prevalent in the higher difficulties. Longer detours and more unusual detours, like I was mentioning before. Boy, if I could just see, now this is a path that I've never done before, really. I mean, I probably did it once or twice when I played the game for the first time, but ever since I've been speedrunning it, I never go this way in this order. So that's why I'm struggling through here. Okay, that's the way. Ooh. Hahaha. There's a, now to be fair, that bug where those coins are not displayed is actually a bug in Stevie's code. That's not my fault. That's the same as the bug that Curab and Brad found on, oh boy, if I could just shut up and play the game, I wouldn't die so much. That's the same glitch that Curab and Brad found on level 4. Level 4 is the only level, as far as I'm aware, the only level where you can perform the glitch on the original game. But once you start modding the game, you notice there's actually other places where it can occur. So I know Frames discovered a case of that on another room in level 4 in 4C3 using my practice mod, and now here using the fewer checkpoints mod we have discovered another instance of that glitch. So I don't know why that occurs. It's not a glitch that's been researched very thoroughly, but that, ooh. Oh! And the top 6 coins. Okay, well my explanation was wrong because I thought it only happened for 4 coins, but it looks like it can happen for up to 8 coins. Because those top 6 coins are done. Well, I'm just gonna call that a success. We don't need to get those coins. No problem. Doesn't bother me. That's fascinating. Now we need to get this key here, don't we? To get the yellow paint. Don't let me forget that. Okay, enough glitch talk. We've collected all the coins and most of the keys in this room, so we just got to go over here and get these 2 keys. Okay, and we've opened the door to 3C3 where I have kept the checkpoint, of course. For now. Wink, wink. Alright, now back in 3B1, sorry. We are not going to have a checkpoint until we get down to 3B2. So if we have a look at our checkpoint options here, there's really only 2, I mean one of those checkpoints is the finish, so there's really only 2 checkpoints we can actually access from here. I suppose I could go straight through to 3C3, I mean that's where I'm headed anyway, but I think in the interest of safety I will get one of these checkpoints. Problem is I'm not really familiar. Tell you what, if I went and got the coins first, I could then go past the finish checkpoint and go down to the bottom checkpoint. I'm probably more comfortable navigating on the right side than the left side, especially if I have to improvise, so that's what I'll do. Let's try that. So, ooh, is that soon enough? Whoa! What? Okay. Apparently the answer is yes, it was soon enough. But those hitboxes really were lenient to me. Okay, so... Ooh! Ouch. Okay, we're back in 3B2. And again, some of those coins are glitched out. I think actually, the more I think about it, I will fix that before at least for difficulty 4 and 5, because once we take out more checkpoints, that glitch is going to happen more and more often. Ooh. Okay, this is a tough sequence. This is quite a long. It's quite a long pass. Certainly longer than anything from the normal version of level 3. Okay, this is the kind of challenge I was hoping for with this mod. So I'm enjoying this. This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Now hopefully we can get in here. That's it. Okay, good. Okay, we're into C2. Shouldn't be too bad, although if we do die we are going to be sent back a bit, but... no, I don't actually need that key there, so... just going to leave it. Why bother? Alright, let's see how we go in C3. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, moment of truth. Ooh, that was pretty quick death there. Ooh. 50 deaths. Oh. Nope. Oh boy. I'm finding lots of creative places to die that I very rarely die at. Oh! Really? Was that too tight? La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay. Oh! Alright, now I'm definitely going to take a break here. Right, those couple of areas there are giving me a lot more trouble than they usually do. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble on the tube here. Let's see how we go. Okay, we've got the key. Can we get back out? Okay, we're out of the tube. Yes, yes we can. Very nice. Now in this difficulty, we're blessed with a checkpoint right after we get the paint. Although, as I say that, I realize that when you get the paint, it saves anyway, so that's not really so critical. Okay, so we had a bit of difficulty there at the beginning, but it wasn't too bad. That is level 3, almost done. We just need to make our way back to B2 and through the finish. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, level 3 was definitely rougher than levels 1 and 2. Let's see how we do in level 4. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so no checkpoint in there and still no checkpoint here. Our first checkpoint is going to be on the way to C3. Okay, we made it. Alright, into 4B4. Now, in the difficulty 2 mod, we had a checkpoint at the end of... sorry, I said 4B4, I meant 4C4. In the difficulty 2 mod, we had a checkpoint at the end of 4C4, but in this mod, we do not. So this is going to be interesting. Ooh! Okay, we're back in 4C4. Let's get the coins. Okay, now I really shouldn't die on this section, so let me just, oh boy, I've already messed it up. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I jinxed myself again. Oh, maybe I didn't do a pattern reset, maybe that's why I messed myself up. Oh, that shouldn't happen. Okay, now I could go back up and save at this point. In fact, that might not be a bad idea since it would also save some of the coins in this room, so I might give that a go. I mean, it's a bit risky because if I die, then I will, yeah, just lose it all. That's a bit of a tricky question. I think I will opt for the no checkpoint route. I like to live life on the edge. Oh boy, that was a little bit close for comfort. Okay, really I just need to not be a fool on 4C4 and everything would be fine. Oh boy, I seem to be doing a good job of making mistakes that I never usually make. Okay, so we've made it to 4D4, but of course we still have to get this deathless, so whew, let's see how this goes. Oh man, I've already been thrown off my pattern. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. Yes! Nice. Nice, okay. So we'll come through here, get some of these coins. Now you might notice something, which is that we are missing the checkpoint into 4E5. So this is going to be interesting. Of course, we still have a checkpoint nearby. But it means every time we die, we just need to go through this little section here, which may or may not turn out to be very annoying. We shall see. Okay, 4E5 without a checkpoint. Okay, can we get back? Hang on a minute. Just taking an extra lap to be sure. There we go. Okay. Right, so now we need to make our way all the way back to the start of C3 without any checkpoints. Okay, into C3. And let me do a pattern reset actually. Nice, and I was able to get most of the coins as well. Excellent, so now we're on to, whoopsie. Now we are on to 4D2. Now this particular section here happens to be the same as the difficulty 2 mod. So we've got this checkpoint here, but we don't have the checkpoint going into 4D2. So we've just got to get to 4D2, get all the stuff in 4D2, and then get back to here without dying. Let's see how we go. Nice, okay. No problems in... Ooh! Yep, that's what happens. Ooh, ouch. Okay, let's see if we can get back through this time. Ooh, I didn't do a pattern reset, which means that could be... Well, I will be on an unfamiliar cycle. The good news is I do know this room pretty well now, so I kind of know all of the possibilities. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, you know what's coming next. We are heading down to 4B4, and there are not a lot of checkpoints left, let me tell you. Okay, this is 4B4. 2 checkpoints have been removed, and probably the most annoying one, because we were already missing this one here in difficulty 2. But now we are missing that other one in the middle, which is going to be quite a challenge. Let's see how we go with this. Okay, happy to get the first checkpoint. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy to get that with only one death. Of course, we still need to get back, but in the meantime, we're just going to get this key. We're just going to get this key. I mean, this is the whole point of the room, is to get this key. Okay, now we're going to head back through this double section. Ooh. Okay, we're through that, but it's not over yet. This is the part that I died on the most during my difficulty 2 run. Ooh, that was close. Boy, I don't know why I find this section so hard. Ooh. Okay, but can we get out alive? Yes, we can. Okay, that was 4v4 difficulty 3. Yeah, it's gonna get even harder, but we got out there without too many deaths. We've actually got less deaths at the moment than I did in the difficulty 2 mod, which is just simply because I'm more in practice now after having played difficulty 1 and 2, starting to get back into the swing of things. Okay, we got this far. No checkpoint yet, but we should be able to get through the rest of this without any problems. Okay, just going to turn on speech bubbles. If nothing goes wrong, we should be able to get the grey paint and also get onto level 5. Okay, and turn that off. Okay, we're into level 5. Okay, we're into 5v4. Now, we do still have this checkpoint in the middle, thank goodness. Like I mentioned before, this is a very key checkpoint. But you'll notice once we head over to the right here, that we are lacking checkpoints over here. You'll see that shortly. So as I head into 5C4 here, you can see there's no checkpoint at the top, and there's no checkpoint at the right, which means basically we need to get both the keys in this room, and the key in the room above, and the key in the room to the right, and then do all of that and get back to this checkpoint here without dying. So, good luck with that. Now 5D4 caused us quite a bit of grief in the difficulty 2 mod. Let's see if we can avoid that this time. Okay, we're through that, but we're still far from the checkpoint. Let's see how we go. Okay, up to C3 for the key here. Now there is a checkpoint at the top of this room, but we can't access it yet. Ooh, and we messed up the key clip. There is the first death on this section. Okay, back into 5D4. Alright, and this time, hopefully we don't mess up the key clip. Oh, we did! We did. That's a rare case of the double death, which happens when you die on the frame that it cuts to the cutscene. It plays the sound, but it doesn't actually kill you. and then it will kill you when you get back, so I can't be too upset about that because that's a fun way to die. Okay, we've done D4 again, we've been through C4 again, and now it's third time in charm on the key clip. There it is. Okay, we're still not out of the woods. Oh! As I was saying, we are still not out of the woods. Okay, back to 5C3 for the key clip for the fourth time. There we go. Ooh, that was a bit close, but didn't die. Still not at the checkpoint. Better not speak too loudly or I'll jinx myself again. There we go. Boy, it feels good to get that checkpoint. That's definitely one of the longest stretches that we've had to do so far in any of the fewer checkpoint mods. Ouch. Maybe I'll just get the coins first and save those so we don't have to worry about them. Ooh, I think I made it? Yes. Since I've got the checkpoint down here, I'm going to use it. In future difficulties, we're not going to have this, so even though I could do both sides of B3 in one go, I'm going to save that for later, and for now I'm going to play it safe. Okay, and we should have no problem getting this checkpoint here. So now we need to get the coins on the other side. That's not how that is supposed to be done. Okay, now I think I'll go straight through to C4, even though it's quite a while before a checkpoint, because this stuff is pretty easy, so I should be able to get through here. That being said, I did actually just lose my pattern, so maybe I'll just quickly do a pattern reset. Excellent. Now we'll head up here and make our way to 5C2. Okay, coins first. And here we are. Now, in this room, I've kept all the checkpoints, bottom, left, and right, but you'll see shortly that there are some differences from difficulty 2. Okay, so here we are in 5C1. Now there's a door, or a key rather, on the left that's going to unlock a door in the middle. And of course, we all know that we want a checkpoint. This is definitely one of the very handy checkpoints in level 5, shall we say. Well, let me tell you that this checkpoint is no more. There is no checkpoint in the middle of this room. So the next checkpoint we can get, we could go back to C2, but the next checkpoint we could get is that one in the top right, and we basically need to do all of the bottom and all of the top of this level in order to unlock that. Okay, I'm playing it very safe through here. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! That's alright. If you can do it once, you can do it twice. Okay, we've done the bottom. No checkpoint yet. Okay. Should I go for the coins first or for the checkpoint first? Oh boy, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for the checkpoint first. There we go. Okay, now I can... you know what, I'll come back and do those later because I need to go through D1 twice anyway. Okay, so I'll start with the 100% path. So, gotta get these 3 coins, and these 3 coins. Okay. Alright. Now, it's not trivial to get back to that checkpoint. Oh! Case in point. Although that really was a silly mistake. I was lying. It really is trivial to get back to that checkpoint. Ah well. Okay, we're out of here again. Okay. Yep, that's halfway there. That's it. And let me get this other coin as well, because the next time I go through, I will not be coming back up here. Also, we're on exactly 100 deaths, which means we're actually looking at a pretty decent death count compared to difficulty 1 and difficulty 2. Okay, heading over to this side. Ooh. Oh boy, I don't know what happened there. Okay, second time around here. Oh. Oh. This is not a section I usually die on. Oh. So close. Oh. That was a silly mistake. You certainly gain a new respect for D1 when you miss that checkpoint in the middle. Oh, so close, so close. Oh. Tell you what, we're racking up quite a number of deaths on this area. Oh, man. I've never had to do that section there so many times, because it's usually right next to the checkpoint, so you just do it once, you get the checkpoint, and it's done. And yeah, this section here is the one I'm talking about. I've never had to do this so many times in one run. Ah! Why do I keep dying on the parts that usually don't kill me? Maybe it's the extra pressure. Or just stupidity. That's probably equally likely. Ooh. Oh. Oh, you just can't win, can you? Okay, I've had an idea. Here we are, 36 deaths later. What I'm going to do is actually save these coins on the right here. So I'm going to go back to the start and save these, and then I think that will make my life easier. Okay, of course I need to get them first. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here, and this is going to be a bit risky because I don't usually come back through here, but there we go, we're through. Okay, so now the thing is that I can just focus on this section here, and those coins are saved forever. Oh, Oh my god. 40 attempts that took us. And we're not even done yet. Boy, oh boy, I hope I don't die here. I think I better take a quick breather. Wow. That really killed me a lot more than I expected. I will be happy when I can get a checkpoint. Let's see if we can do that. I'm not going to go up to the top because it's not really any easier than going through here. Yeah. There we go. Whew. That was a lot. That was a lot harder than I expected. Anyway, let's move on to the rainbow paint. Now, the last couple of, well, when I say the last couple, I mean difficulty 1 and difficulty 2, I've made a pretty poor showing of this room, so hopefully I can do better this time. Oh, too high. Yeah, that's probably the part I'm least comfortable with. Okay, so I need to go up. Oh, okay. I need to go up to the white, but not too high, and then straight down. Okay, good. And then here, go down there. We're through the hardest part, hopefully. Now, red in this column is what I want. Yep. And then white in this column. I think I can go all the way, all the way. Nice! Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was only, I don't know, 5 deaths. I do know, because we had 140 when we went in. So that is not too bad. Alright, let's see how we fare in the coin room. Now that we've got the rainbow paint, nothing can stop us. In fact, I'm pretty sure that when you have the rainbow paint, you actually can't die. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So, yeah, ignore that. That was just a glitch in the game. You're not supposed to be able to die when you've got the rainbow paint. Okay, we got a lot of coins to collect. Okay, I missed a couple of coins, but it doesn't really matter. We're not speedrunning, so... Okay. Still need to get through here, of course. Nice. Okay, well, we're almost done, actually. We've just got one major challenge ahead of us, and usually people would refer to this as A2, A3, but in this mod it's really A2, A3, B3, B4. So let's see how we go with this. This checkpoint here that I'm about to get is the last checkpoint that we will have. Of course, B4 is pretty easy, but B3 is no easy task, so if we die, we could find ourselves losing a lot of progress. And of course I went straight for the speed strat when I should have just been playing it safe. Let's try that again. Ooh. Alright, we're into 5A2. How will we do? Alright, so far so good. Okay, this is the last challenge that stands between us and victory. Alright, we made it. That is the world's hardest game 3 with fewer checkpoints. Difficulty 3 done in 149 deaths. So we did indeed beat our difficulty 2 death count. I expect by the time we get to difficulty 4 that will definitely go up, but we will see. And we've got some more upside down speech bubbles. I left that in, that's a fun feature. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun playing this, and if you want to play this for yourself, or if perhaps you want to try difficulty 1 or difficulty 2, they'll all be in the download folder in the description, and you can have a go. And if you do play it, then let me know how many deaths it took you, because I'd be really curious to see how other people go with this. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.